Hello everybody, this is Detecting Daddy from Boston, Massachusetts, and we have a nice circulated box of nickels to hunt. It's been a long time since I've been able to do one. This is only the 5th box of the year so far, so that's going to tell you how hard it's been to come by a box of nickels. But I did have two. Unfortunately, one was uncirculated, so we're going to go with this one here, and hopefully we have some good finds. This one here, just so you know, is a 1958. This is a 1954, and I put this one here just because it looks really old. No mint mark on it, probably just a 64, but we'll find out anyway. I'm going to start here with the 58 Ender and let you know what we get, so I'll be right back. Here is the Ender right here, so you can see it, 1958. See if we get a mint mark. I believe that is a Denver. It is. Back with the next. Same roll, and we have one other one. I already saw the date on this here. I had to flip it over to make sure. But 1940 Philadelphia. Just finished up roll number 2, which had the other Ender, and all I had was the one in there, which was the 1954. If this would clear up, there we go. And it's a Philly. On to roll 3. On roll 5 already. I went through roll 3. It was just a 1985 Dirty Ender, so I didn't bother showing it. But we do have another find right here. It's a 1959 Denver. Just finished up roll number 6, and we have our 4th find of the box. 1940 Denver. Correction, that's actually a San Francisco. Just finished up roll 7, and we have another find. Looks like this might be a really good box. In a 1941 Philadelphia. And roll number 9 had 2 finds right here. Let's take a close look at the first one here. That is a second-year Jefferson, 1939 Philadelphia. Second one that was later on in the roll is a 1957 Denver. On roll 14, and we have, if this will show up, a 1953 Denver. Roll 15 had a couple of finds. First, 1940 Philadelphia. Second was a 1958. Unfortunately, not a Philadelphia. It's a Denver. Roll 17 and another 1958. If it'll show up, move it over here just a bit. This one here is also a Denver. Roll 18. It's a 1952 if it would clear up. Philadelphia. Roll number 20 has a couple here. First one, let me slide it over, is the 1949. Now I know we need either the Denver and or the San Francisco. I don't recall which one. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully it doesn't mint mark. And of course it does not. It's a Philadelphia. The next one here is an interesting one. It does have a Denver on it, but there's a slight problem. Cannot get a date off of this. That stinks. Oh well, we'll keep going. Roll 22. And we have another find. This is a very dirty nickel. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the date. Okay, there it is. 1955 Denver. Okay, everybody just finished up roll 27, and we have another find right here. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1948 Philadelphia. And somebody wants to say hello.
Hello.
That's Lillian.
I'm here.
We'll be back with the next find. Just finished up roll 28, and we have a couple more finds. Here is the first one, a 1957 Philadelphia, as well as a 1940 Philadelphia. Okay, just finished up roll 30, and we have another second year Jefferson right here. It's a 1939 Philadelphia. Roll 31, and we have another 40s find. Just clear that up. Flip it over, 1948. Flip it over. That is Lillian's hand. Flip the coin over.
Okay.
Philadelphia. Very next roll, roll 32, and we have yet another find here. They are definitely coming out a lot now. It's 1940 Denver. And I did it again. That is actually, hopefully it shows up, there we go, San Francisco. Back with the next. And very next roll again, we have, let's see here, a 1956. That is a Denver for sure. Just got done with roll 44, and we have two finds right here. Here is the first one. Let me get the lighting just right so you can see the date. It's 1948 Philadelphia, and the next one right here is a 1946, and that is a Denver. Just finished up a roll 45, and we had a few finds right here. Three of them. There's a 54 Philly, 54 Denver, and a 57 Philly.
Hey, I'm still here.
Lillian wanted to let you know she's still here. We'll be back with the next, if not the wrap-up. Roll 46, and we have yet another find. A 1956, whoops, hand hit the phone, Philadelphia. Just finished up roll 48, and we have a couple more finds. Check this out here. This one here was the first one. It is a 1949 in great shape. If it's not one we need for the collection, most likely will definitely be an upgrade. Let's take a look. I'm hoping for San Francisco, but let's find out. And it's a Philadelphia. That's not bad. We'll still take it. Next one we have over here is a 1941 Philadelphia, followed by a 1942. And that does have a mint mark. It appears anyway. Nope, looks like just schmutz. It's a Philly. Back with the next. Okay, this box is hunted. Let me show you all the finds. Okay, everybody, here is what we pulled out of the box. We had two over here, 1939s. Then we get in the next column. We had a total of 14 in the 1940s and 13 in the 1950s in the third column. The next one right there is all of our estimate marks. There was a couple there, maybe even a couple upgraders. The next column is 1 2009, followed by 4 Canadians. Down here are a whole bunch of upgrades that I want to take a look at, match them up against the book, and see what we have. So I'm going to pull out the books, and let's take a look. As I do this, we're going to take a quick look at the books. The Liberty Head book is completely empty. There's nothing that's not going to bother showing it. Buffalo Nickel, though, does have a few finds in it. We do have the 1916 right there. And followed by, we have, just to clear this up, the 1921, 23, 25, 25S, 27, 27D, and 28. And on this page here we have a few more, I believe. Yep, there we go. 36 and 37. Those are all found in Coin Roll Hunting. Book 1 of the Jefferson Nickels. We do have most of these already. We only need the right there. As you can see, if this will clear up the 38D, then the 39D and S, followed by silver, which we still need quite a bit of. As you can see right there, we'll move over to page 2. Again, more silver. And then we need the 46S, which to me should be a findable one. Then down here, these ones here are a little lower mintage, obviously. But if you look at it, I've got most of the 49s, just missing that 49S, which I think we should be able to find. I'm hoping, but we already have the 51S, which is already low mintage, which is good. Then we'll go over to here real quickly. And the only one missing on that page is the 52S, which I think we should be able to find. And although there are no additions, there are 2 upgrades in this first book right here. We got the 49, which is, as you can see, is a nice upgrade there. And over here, we have the 58 Denver. So I'm going to pop those in, be right back. On the second book of Jefferson's, we do have 2 upgrades, no additions as the book is full. Let's take a quick look here. There we go. On the 69 right there, as you can see, it's just a much nicer strike, plain and simple. Then down here we have the 70S. And again, it's just cleaner. That's pretty much it. But the rest of the book is full. Here we go. And most of these are looking really good. Sorry for the glare on some of these. That's my lighting setup that I have. Let's move on to the last book. On book 3 of the Jeffersons, it is full except for one that I'm still looking for. Right there, the 2022 Denver. I live in Boston, so we're close to the Philadelphia Mint. Hopefully by the end of the year I'll get that, and then of course next year we'll move on to the 23s. But for the most part, it's pretty much full. No upgrades or additions in here. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt as much as I did hunting it. The box of nickels. And leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time, happy hunting.